is from the other side. They call me every time. I've done my best to hide. Midnight, I brought you light. Moonlight, you light my babe.
Tagazani, hello and welcome to the one-on-one sessions with Gogo Mosore, and I am your host, Gogo Mosore, giving you tips on everything that has everything to do with being a traditional healer, having your calling, and appeasing the ancestors. So if you're new to my channel, please like and subscribe to it, turn on the notification bell so you get notified whenever I post anything new, and feel free to comment in the comment section so we can all have an open dialogue based on everything we're going to be talking about. And for anyone who's interested in having a consultation, please call or WhatsApp the number 0655 05 12 16. I'm going to say it again, 0655 05 12 16. And I'm going to be leaving it in the screen throughout the whole session so you guys can write it down. Okay, so without wasting any time, today's topic is different dreams and what their interpretations are. Okay, so here's the thing, guys. We all dream a lot, especially as spiritual people. It is very rare to be a spiritual person and not dream. Okay, so these dreams aren't just images instilled in our brains. They are in fact messages from our ancestors in the universe, telling us to be ready for certain things that are coming our way, warning us about danger, and helping us prepare ourselves emotionally and physically for all the things that we are going to receive at the end of the day. So it is very important that you understand what different dreams mean and how it is that dreaming of this thing can affect you in the near future. Okay, so without wasting any time, we're going to be having 11 different types of dreams, and I'm going to be defining them for you guys so you get clarity on them. So number one is dreaming of snakes. I hate that one. Okay, so as a young girl who's a chicken, and the number one thing I'm afraid of is actually snakes. The last thing I want is to actually dream of snakes, okay? But unfortunately, that has been one of my million dreams. Okay, so dreaming of snakes actually tells a person that you are a spiritually gifted person. You have a spiritual calling that needs to be answered. So these snakes don't just come to you as reptiles, né? They come to you as reptiles, but what they really represent is your ancestors. Your ancestors reveal themselves in the form of these snakes, in the form of this reptile, showing you that we are here. We are reaching out to you. You need to pay attention to us, né? So it is okay when you dream about a snake and it is not attacking you, it's just over there, it's chilled. That is just your ancestors telling you that we are here, man, so pay attention to us, né? The problem lies when you start dreaming of a snake chasing you or biting you. That is when you know that your ancestors have reached their utmost level of tolerance with you, and they are willing to harm you if you do not do what they are telling you. So dreaming of a snake is very important. It's something that you should not take lightly, especially if like the snake is chilled for now. But the minute it gets mad and it starts chasing you, starts biting you, you should be very careful. You should get up from what you're doing and do exactly what they're telling you, right? Okay, so number two, dreaming of water. Oh, I love this one. Okay, this is also another sign that you are a spiritually gifted person. The thing about us spiritually gifted people with a spiritual calling is that we are very connected with water. Okay, water is the number one the number one thing that connects us with our ancestors. Like I've said in previous videos before, that water is like the oceans and the rivers are like portals to the spiritual realm. And dreaming of water actually shows that you are very connected with your ancestors, or your ancestors are reaching out to you. It can also tell you that you need cleansing. You need to be cleansed. Your ancestors want you to go get cleansed. And another thing, it can also be a sign that there's a certain thing that you need to do in the water. Maybe you should go pray near the river or certain things like that, or maybe it depends on the type of dream that you have. But one thing you should know is that this dream of water is actually a huge sign from your ancestors, them telling you what to do and them revealing themselves to you, telling you that you are a spiritually gifted person, my child. Okay, number 3, dreaming of heights. Okay, I am afraid of heights. I don't want to lie to you guys. And whenever I start dreaming of heights, the thing is, those dreams they feel so real to a point where I wake up shaking. I wake up so scared. I wake up feeling like, oh my gosh, I just had the worst experience of my life. Okay. So dreaming of heights is also a spiritual dream. Okay. So the thing is, as a spiritually called person, there are different dreams that we actually have to show us that you have a calling and you need to answer it. And I think most of the dreams I'm going to be translating here are based on spiritually gifted people, and dreaming of heights is one of them. Okay. So this is to tell you that you have a calling. This is a calling that you need to answer as soon as possible before you lose your balance in life, before you lose your stability in life and fall apart. So hence it is a sign that you have a calling and also a warning. Okay, it's a warning that if you do not answer this calling, things you might block yourself from certain things, certain achievements. You might end up failing as a person simply because you did not answer this specific calling. So it is very important to pay attention to this kind of dreams and to act to them before it's too late. Number 4, another spiritual dream is dreaming of schools and uniforms. Okay, so this one I heard it a lot. This is a dream that shows that you have a calling, not just a calling, but a prophetic calling. Okay, so what it is that, you know how churches, we all have our church uniforms and we all match and we're all in this beautiful building praising God, praising our ancestors. So here's the thing. When you dream of school and wearing a uniform, it's a sign that you need to answer your prophetic calling. Your calling goes to your calling is to prophesy for people, and this is the number one way in which your ancestors actually show you that your calling is this type of one and you need to answer it. Okay, so number 5, dreaming of being chased. Dreaming of being chased. Oh my god, I don't know why I'm losing my breath. Okay, dreaming of being chased. Okay, so this type of dream is a massive warning to a person. It's a warning that some things in your life may not occur the way you want them. It is a warning from the universe that you need to be very careful of where you go. You need to be very careful of your surroundings. You need to be very careful of the people around you, because it shows that somebody is chasing you in real life. Check out too much to a point where your safety is compromised. Your safety may be compromised. You may be in danger and you may not know it. So this is a warning. This is a massive warning that you should pay attention to. And as much as it can be about what's happening in your real life, it can also be talking about your spiritual life. You might be chased by evil entities at night trying to use you or trying to affect you or trying to kill you. So you need to be very careful when you start dreaming of being chased. It is not to be taken lightly. You need to go consult. You need to go see somebody and get protection from all these negative things that are coming your way. Okay, so number 5. Number 6, dreaming of the dead. Okay, I don't like zombies. I don't like dead people. I don't even like dreaming of them. Okay. Okay, like, long story short, I am a chicken. I am so scared. Like, I'm afraid of everything. Okay, guys. So dreaming of the dead really sucks at times, but it depends on how they appear to you in that dream. Okay, so as much as dead people appear in your dreams, it could mean 2 things. It could be a good thing, as in them giving you a message, telling you how they are, telling you how they are feeling, and just trying to connect with you from the other dimension. It can also mean that when they are sad, it can also mean there's something wrong. They are distressed, they are not happy, something isn't feeling right to them, and you need to communicate with them even more, because you don't just dream of dead people. You do not just dream of dead people. And when you dream of dead people, it is advised to communicate with them. Maybe just to see how everything is going, because it's not a normal dream, okay? But if they are happy, then it's just them showing you, okay, you know what? We left this lifetime, but in this current lifetime that we are in, we are happy and we're just checking up on you. Always know that we are always there for you. So yeah, it comes with different meanings depending on how they are, how they're appearing, how they are emotionally. And that is something that you need to pay attention to. And another thing, how you feel when you see them. If you are very happy to see them, then it's a good sign. It's a good dream. But if you are sad, if you are concerned, if you are scared, then you should be very careful. It is not just a dream, it is a warning. Okay? Number 7, dreaming of a wedding. Oh, you're just sleeping and you're seeing yourself or you're seeing someone walking down the aisle in that beautiful white dress next to that handsome man, and you're like, oh my gosh, that must be a good dream. Wrong. It is not. It is actually one of the worst dreams ever. Okay, so dreaming of a wedding means death. It is the exact opposite of what we were thinking. Okay, it is the worst dream anyone could have. So the minute you start dreaming of a wedding, it is advised you kneel down and you pray. Because it could mean someone someone you love, someone who's very close to you might pass away, or even you might pass away. So you should pay attention to the surroundings, who's there, who's walking down the aisle, and start praying for those people, because something is not right and something wrong might just happen to them. Okay, so don't celebrate when you start dreaming of weddings. I remember once I had a dream of a wedding. I was so excited. I was so happy. I was like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna go pick out a beautiful dress and everything. And I had my mom translate for me. I was like, okay, that is not good at all. Okay, number 8, dreaming of eating. Now, this is a very dangerous dream, okay? It is a very dangerous dream. So when you dream of eating something or you dream of food, it is a sign that you are being bewitched in Kadiju, okay? They're bewitching you via food. So this could be food that you're actually going to receive. Maybe someone will offer you a plate, and that plate will be bewitched, and you're gonna eat it and get very sick and maybe pass away at the end of the day. Or it's spiritual food. You know how it is actually possible for you to be fed something in your dreams that is actually going to hurt you or appear as moleko. I don't know how to say it in English, but yeah, so you should be very careful when you start dreaming of food. You should check who's giving you the food, why, and where you are and how you feel about it. And another thing you pay attention to is when you wake up. Do you feel like you actually ate something? Because like another thing that happens when you dream about eating something, dreaming about food, is you wake up with this sour taste in your mouth and you're like, okay, I feel like I actually ate something. Or you feel like you're gonna vomit, you don't feel okay, your tummy hurts, you just feel like you ate something rotten or something raw or something that isn't good, or you ate herbs. It's not a good sign. You should be very careful of that dream, okay? And the minute you start dreaming of yourself eating, the best thing that you should do is go consult ASAP. Go see a healer, go see a prophet, go see anybody who can help you, because dreams like that are not good dreams, okay? So, moving on. Number 9. Dreaming of a baby. Oh, I love babies. I'm scared of them, but I love babies. Okay, so dreaming of babies is a dream that actually tells you about new beginnings and innocence. It actually tells you there's gonna be something good in your life. Something good is about to begin in your life. A new phase in your life is about to start, and you should be ready. You should be happy. It's a sign that it's time to manifest good things in your life. It's time to manifest that promotion, that wedding, that that increase in your salary. Is time to manifest all the good things that you could possibly want, because dreaming of a baby is actually one of the best kind of dreams you could actually have. It also tells you to pay attention to yourself, to your needs and all your wants. At this period of time, you are very important and you should pay attention to everything that you could possibly have or want. It also tells you to make peace and accept the different kinds of talents that you have as a person. It's time for you to know or okay, Sham, I am this particular person. My talents are this and this and that. I'm an amazing singer. I'm an amazing dancer. It's time to actually acknowledge those talents of mine and put them into work. Okay, so it's a beautiful dream to dream about a baby, but it can also mean that you're anxious, like you're having anxiety attacks based on the change in everything going on in your life, and you should slow down. You should calm down because everything is gonna work out perfectly. Okay, fixing my hair. Okay, so number 10, we're almost done, guys. Okay, number 10 is dreaming of a funeral. I know there's nothing good about funerals. We do not like funerals. We hate funerals. It usually means that we're losing someone we really care about, or someone we never got to meet because of death, or someone just, there's nothing really nice about funerals. But dreaming about funerals doesn't really speak about death. It actually speaks about the end of certain things in life, the end of certain phases, the end of encountering certain situation, the end of you and certain people being in each other's lives. So it doesn't really mean anything bad. It just means things are coming to an end, and when things come to an end, new things are gonna come your way. So it can also mean the end of a bad habit. So maybe if you're doing drugs, if you're smoking, and you start dreaming of funeral, then it is time. Like, you are ready to actually put an end to all these bad habits and start with something new, start with new phases. And it also means it is the end, and you are losing negative energy, negative aspects in your life. You're losing all those things, and good things are gonna come your way from there onwards. So dreaming of a funeral is not as bad as the reality of having a funeral. So if you dream of a funeral, you should know, and you should be ready for something ending and something new coming your way. So the last one is dreaming of someone naked or someone taking a shower. Now this one is also a red flag because it's similar to the one of dreaming of eating food or anything like that. It is a sign that you are being bewitched, or someone very close to you is being bewitched. So you need to check who is in that dream. Okay, who's the naked person? Why is this person naked? Okay, you probably don't know why this person's naked. You're just seeing them in your dream and this person's naked. So chances are this person could be bewitching you, or this person is being bewitched. So how you feel about that person, how you feel about the whole scenario, and how you feel when you wake up is really important. You need to pay attention to those things to actually understand the true meaning of this dream, but it actually means someone is being bewitched. Witches are on a roll this time, okay? Okay, so those are the 11 dreams and their interpretations. I hope you guys enjoyed the session. I hope you guys learned a lot from this session. And if you guys have any question, feel free to comment in the comment section, so you can all have an open dialogue based on everything that we just spoke about today. Another thing, like I said, if you want to contact me, call or WhatsApp the number 0655 05 12 16. Have a beautiful one, guys. Mwah. Cheers.
I'm away. Now go if we, away.